Today, I'm so fortunate to be talking to one of our roundtable experts. His name is Mark Dolfini. He has actually written a book, which I personally am very interested in getting. It's called Time Wealthy Investor 2.0. Mark, do you want to tell us just a little bit about what the book is about?
Absolutely. Well, thanks, Rachel, and thanks for doing this. The Time Wealthy Investor is really geared towards real estate investors who are, I mean, let's face it, we get into this business because we want to be wealthy, but unfortunately, we sacrifice at the expense of our calendars. So instead of becoming, we may become financially wealthy, but we become very time poor. We become very time weary. So the whole concept of this is becoming both financially wealthy and time wealthy as well.
Yeah, I definitely, when you say that, I have that vision in my head of kind of like the justice woman. She's blind, and just like,
Right.
wealthy, but then you lose time and vice versa. So basically the purpose of your book is kind of finding the balance between the two in as short a time as possible, which
Right. Yeah. I mean,
is huge.
right. Yeah. I don't know that we'll ever have balance, but I do believe that we can have harmony.
Mm.
And, quite frankly, I mean, right now in my real estate business, I oversee about 250 units and I work just 2 to 3 hours a week.
Yeah.
Where
Wow.
contrast that to, 10
Mm-hmm.
years ago when I had half the units and was working about 20 hours a day. And, it was horrible. So because I didn't have a real clear vision for what I was trying to accomplish, I was very, very busy. I had a horrible job for myself, one that I wouldn't suggest for anybody.
Yeah, that's so, I mean, it sounds like you have kind of mastered a formula for how to do this.
Right.
So that's a great topic to be at. Definitely something that I would highly recommend any entrepreneurs in the real estate investor business. Just have a pen and paper and be ready to just absorb some of what Mark has to say. Just really quickly, what made this kind of be your niche, being a landlord or just mastering this? Why in real estate, there's so many different portfolios that you can choose in real estate. Why did you take this path? Why is this your niche?
Yeah. And well, it kind of chose me. I mean, the whole concept of passive income really interested me for a long time. But I can't say that I've only done buy and hold stuff, but that's mostly what I do. But the whole, after my implosion back in 2009, it wasn't just it wasn't the fact that I was working 22 hours a day. It was the fact I almost died from double pneumonia.
Mm.
And then the financial crash came, and then and I lost about 2/3 of my portfolio nearly overnight. But it was really, you talked about a financial formula. It's really about what I refer to as the VIP method, and VIP is vision, infrastructure, and process. And when I wrote the book, that's really what it boils down to. With whether you're buy and hold investor or doing fix and flips or wholesale or whatever, even if you're a bakery, the vision, infrastructure, process paradigm, you have to have a vision for where you're trying to go, setting up an infrastructure that's in alignment with that vision for what you want to accomplish, you personally, and then a process that runs it all. And then, and that's really, when I look back at all of the things that I've done, in the banking sector, and I have an accounting background. I have a hospitality background as well. When I look at all those things that I've done throughout the years, this is just a natural culmination of everything that I've done up to this point. So I just, I love coaching. I love teaching. And I just think this is a very natural move for me.
Yeah, excellent. That's great. So I guess the question is now, I mean, how many years have you been doing this?
I think about 150 is what it seems like. Yeah,
So
about 20, just about 20
about
years.
20 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So, flashback 20 years ago, what would the present Mr. Mark Dolfini say to the more naive, very eager, younger Mark Dolfini say? What's just kind of one advice that you would have given him?
I would say fire yourself from tasks as quick as you possibly can, especially tasks that you're either not good at or just tasks that you don't like to do.
Okay.
There's always going to be those things that you just don't do, that you're not in your gifted, your genius zone, right?
Yeah.
I would say fire yourself as quick as possible and focus on the things that you are good at, because those are the things that are going to naturally make you more money, make you happier, and are just going to serve people well. But
Mhm.
fire yourself as quick as possible from
Yeah.
the individual tasks.
Now does this your book and the VIP does that apply to basically any type of business style, or is it mainly for real estate?
Well, if coaching real estate became illegal, I would have to become a criminal. So I don't know a whole lot about the other things. But again, when I was in the banking world, I had to have a really good understanding of business in general.
Hmm.
I will tell you that I've had gym owners approach me. I've had restaurant owners approach me to coach them in the VIP method because they saw themselves in it. Now they were interested in real estate, but they were like, "Oh my gosh, this fits so well hand in glove with what I'm currently doing in my current business." Because let's face it, there's lots of people who own other businesses also want to be in real estate, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
And they saw that and they're like, this fits so well with what I do,
Hmm.
regardless of anything. Now, when it comes to coaching, infrastructure for a restaurant, I don't know. I
Hmm.
don't know enough
Right.
about that,
Right.
but if you understand what to look for in that infrastructure, and the processes, it's just a matter of again firing yourself from the tasks that you shouldn't be doing as quick as you possibly can.
Perfect, perfect. Well, I know you've got some websites, and I'll definitely, everyone that's listening, I'll definitely be posting on there and put a link to your book also on there. But
Sure.
you also have a Facebook page
Yep. Yep.
that we know of. But he's going to be at our event at our conference, Indiana State REIA, our third annual state conference,
Right.
January 17th through the 18th. Starts at, I believe, 5 p.m. But um, I'm so excited. I mean, from all the people that I've been talking to and everything, I just don't see why somebody would not, especially whether you're a newbie or you're seasoned. This is
Right.
definitely a place to be at. So I
Yeah,
look forward.
so I've been to two of these events so far, and I don't see how. I mean, let's face it, this is a people business, and that's one of the things. When I'm coaching, I'm teaching people how to work with other people,
Mhm.
and even though I'm the landlord coach, we don't even talk about landlording for a long time because I teach people how to network, how to be involved in that, and that's um, this is real estate's a people business. There's really no getting around that.
Mhm.
It's funny, a lot of times I'll talk to people like, well, why'd you get into real estate? It's like, because I'm not good with people. I'm like, how's that working out for you?
Yeah.
But this is the place to be. This is a great event. Last year we almost got snowed out, but no one wanted to leave because everything was
Mhm.
so valuable that all the speakers were talking about. So although I'm not speaking at this particular event, I am hosting a roundtable. So if you've got your questions, but I'll tell you, there's so much brain trust in that room. I can't wait to go because I can't wait to hear what
Yeah.
the speakers are going to
Yeah.
say. And
Everyone
and I
can get
do
something
this,
out of
right?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's going to get
Absolutely.
something out of it. Whether it's networking, whether it's just learning, and making connections. This is a place you need to be there. I'll just say it that way. You must be there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Mark. I really appreciate it. I'll be shaking your hand that weekend. And I'm sure everyone's going to get so much from this. So thank you for your time.
Thanks so much, Rachel.
All right. Bye bye.